Hello, friends, and welcome to episode 86. Let's get Instagram going here as well, friends. All right, we're now live on Instagram as well. Welcome to episode 86 of Storytime Yoga. I am Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga and your mindset coach with Rise to Wellness. And this is my helper, Miss Avery. All right, we are going to check our messages here and invite our friends on to watch this episode. And today's episode, friends, we are reading Threadbear by Mick Inkpen up there for our Instagram friends, down here for our Facebook and YouTube friends. Threadbear. This is a cute little book.
I have a teddy bear too.
Avery has a teddy bear too, using her big girl voice. If you are at home, friends, with your children, I know some children are back in school. Mine are beginning online learning next week, so they are home this week again. But if you are at home with little ones, please do make this a family class. It is very family friendly, very family friendly. All of our adults can join in. Of course, you would be listening to a kid's storybook, but all of our adults can join in with all of the wonderful yoga poses that we have here. Campbell has joined us all the way from Scotland, and he says hello. Hello, Campbell. Welcome. All right, I'm going to check my comments over here as well. Rakesh says good. Hello, Rakesh. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. We are going to pop into the comments the links to purchase this storybook, Threadbear. In case you would like to purchase the book and follow along with the replay later on your own, I'm going to post those right now, my friends.
It's a very old book.
Thank you. So that we will, you'll have that link to purchase after class. As always, friends, we are sponsored by Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear. It doesn't look like Avery is wearing her leggings today. I don't know where her leggings went to. Okay, thank you. I don't know where her leggings went today, but Miss Mel is wearing her red Zyia leggings today. And if you are loving all of the Zyia activewear that we're wearing, I will put in the comments the links to purchase that Zyia activewear as well. Okay, friends? So you go directly to those links to purchase that. Okay, we are going to get started here in class. I'm just going to check out the comments and see if there's anything else here. Yes, we have a couple comments from Campbell. Let's see. He's got the flag there. He says, enjoy. He needs to go. Well, thank you for coming and joining us for a few moments, Campbell. It was nice to see you. All right, my dear friends, I invite you all to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while we step back to our mats to begin class. Again, we are reading Threadbear today for all of our friends. All right, let's step back. Thank you. All right, sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Would you like to ring our bells to begin, Miss Avery? Sitting up nice and straight and tall, my friends, in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, remembering that hero's pose is on the fronts of your legs here with your bum on your heels behind you. Okay, my friends, sitting up nice and straight and tall. We're going to start with our breathing, with our big breathing ball. If you're just joining us for the first time, when we make our breathing ball nice and big, we are breathing all of that air into our belly and making our belly big like a balloon. And when we breathe all of that air out of our belly and deflate that balloon, we make our ball nice and small. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. And we're going to do one more round of that, but we're remembering that our shoulders are staying in neutral position. We're not hunching up as we're breathing, right? And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. I'm going to give the ball to Miss Avery, and you'll see what Miss Mel does with her hands if I don't have a ball, okay? And you can do this at home too if you don't have a ball. So breathing in and out. Nice and slow, Miss Avery, breathing in and out. Good job. Breathing in and out. Good job, all of my friends and Miss Avery. All right, we invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor while we come forward to begin class. Okay, my friends, I would also like you to comment, my friends, and let me know now that school has started if there is a better time to be running class now that school has started. I think we'll run a few more and kind of see where all of our friends are with schooling. And we may change our time slot to accommodate everyone. Okay, today's book is Threadbear by Mick Inkpen. This is a new one to us.
Inkpen? Oh.
Inkpen, yes. Okay, I'm going to need to hold the book up there, my dear. All right, thank you. Okay. Ben's bear was called Threadbear. He was old. Bits of him had worn out or worked loose or dropped off. He had a paw which didn't match and a button for an eye. When he looked through the button, he saw 4 pictures instead of 1. It was like looking in a television shop window. But there was one thing that had always been wrong with Threadbear. The silly man who had made him had put too much stuffing inside him. His arms were too hard, his legs were too hard, and there was so much stuffing inside his tummy that his squeaker had been squashed. It had never squeaked, not even once. This is a new book for Miss Avery too. She's never heard it before. I'm just going to come forward and show you guys the pictures here, show my friends the pictures. And here is Threadbear. He is sitting up on the dresser there. So our first pose today is going to be sitting like Threadbear up on the dresser. Lisa has joined us. Carl has joined us. Welcome, my friends.
My bear can sit.
All right. So we're going to do chair pose, friends. So look that I'm going to have a little bit of extra room in between the legs there.
I thought we were going to sing for a band.
Nope, we're going to do chair pose because we're sitting up on the dresser with Threadbear, okay? So I'm going to pretend that dresser is behind me, friends. I'm going to put my arms up and I'm going to sit back on that dresser. You'll see Avery is using the sofa as a guide. So you can be up here, you can be way down here. You can use the sofa as a guide like Avery. I'm going to put my hands down here just like Threadbear's hands are in his lap. He is sitting there on the dresser and we're sitting with them, keeping that chair pose, my friends.
I use the sofa so that if you collapse, you collapse.
As a guide. And you'll notice that Avery's using that sofa as a guide, but she's not actually sitting on the sofa, or she wasn't. She came out for chair pose, but we don't want to actually be sitting on a chair or a sofa because we're making these legs nice and strong, sitting in that chair pose, my friends. All right, coming on up, my friends, coming back to our story. If you've just joined us, friends, please do put your name in the comments and we'll give you a shout out. Sometimes we can't see our friends there. All right, Threadbear hated having a squeaker in his tummy that wouldn't squeak. It made him feel that he was letting Ben down. Ben's frog could croak, his space monster could squelch, and his electronic robot could burble away for hours if its batteries were the right way round. Even the little toy that Ben called Gray Thing could make a noise, and nobody knew what Gray Thing was meant to be. And there they all are. Here's his frog toy. Here's the little Gray Thing, and there's the robot. And here's Ben with another squeaky toy up here for our Instagram friends.
Great thing.
And we are going to be that froggy. We're going to do some frog jumps and squeak like that froggy. Do you have your squeak ready, Avery? Yep. You have your squeak ready? Okay. Coming down into your squat pose, my friends. We're going to jump. Don't forget to squeak. 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 Get your squeak ready, friends. Squeak. 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 Good job. Good job, Miss Avery. All right, friends.
Little jump up and down.
Yeah.
Dizzy.
Oh, that gets your heart rate up, won't it?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody could make Threadbear's squeaker work. Ben's dad couldn't do it. His mom couldn't do it. Nor could his auntie or his grandma. Nor could any of his friends. Look at these funny pictures, my friends. I'll show you.
One of the friends is dropping apples on him.
I know.
The grandma's putting the cane on him.
Look at these people. They're all like piled up on each other so they can get higher.
The grandma put the cane on him.
So this is what we're going to do. You see his auntie right here? His auntie is in cat pose. She's actually in cow pose, but we always do cat and cow together. So we're going to be the auntie, and we're going to check to see if Threadbear's squeaker is working. Pretend that Grandma is pushing his squeaker with a cane. We're going to come down. I'm going to use this. I'm going to pretend that that Threadbear's in front of me. Avery's got her bear there. Put your bear or your stuffy in front of you, friends. And she's in cow pose right now, which is belly down, bum up, head up, okay? And she's listening. So we're going to do cat pose. So as you breathe out, bring that belly up and drop your head and your bum. And as you breathe in, drop your belly, bring your bum and your head up. As you breathe out, bring your belly up, drop your head and your bum. And as you breathe in, drop that belly, bring your head and your bum up. Good job, Avery. As you breathe out, bring that belly up as you breathe out. Drop your head and your bum. It does. And as you breathe in, drop that belly. Good job, Miss Avery. Miss Avery's got her cat and her cow. So keep going with your breath, my friends. Doing that cat and cow. Checking if Threadbear squeaker is working. Good job, my friends. All right, let's come back to our story.
It's hot in here.
Whoa, you're just...
It's freezing.
I know.
Hot.
You're just hot because we're moving. Oh, my dear. Lisa, if you're still with us, can you please check the comments and delete a comment for us?
Take the second layer of pants off.
Thank you, my dear Lisa. Tamsin has joined us. Welcome, Tamsin. And I don't know if Imogen, our little friend Imogen, is in school or if... there we go. Lisa, I got that taken care of. Thank you. I don't know if our little friend Imogen is in school or if she's at home, but welcome, Tamsin and Imogen. Welcome, Tammy. Tammy might be there with her two little ones as well. Not so little anymore, Tammy. They're the age of mine. When Ben had measles, he asked the doctor about Threadbear's squeaker. The doctor listened to Threadbear's tummy, but there was no squeak, not even the faintest sign of one. And here's the doctor checking Threadbear's tummy up here for our Instagram friends. There's the doctor checking Threadbear's tummy. All right. Hi, Lisa. Melindy is here as well. All right, the other toys tried to help. If you had a winder like me, we could wind you up, said Frog. If you were made of rubber like me, we could squelch you, said the space monster. If you had batteries like me, we could turn you on, said the robot. It was not much help. Why don't you ask Father Christmas, said Graything. He knows all about toys. This was a brilliant idea, and Graything went a little pink. But where does Father Christmas live, asked Threadbear. At a place called the North Pole, said Graything. You can get to it up the chimney, I think. All right, so here is Threadbear, and he's sitting, and he's got the little mouse squeaker in front of him. He's actually sitting in seated forward bend. So we're going to do that now. We're going to sit in seated forward bend because he's got the little mouse squeaker in front of him. And coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, and he's talking to that little squeaky mouse in front of him. So we're going to put our legs out in front of us, and instead of keeping our legs straight in front of us, we're going to open them up like this, and we're going to put our arms up, and we're going to forward fold like this. I want you to keep your back straight when you do this, friends. No rounding of your back. And just stretch as far as you can. You'll notice that Miss Mel isn't stretching as far today because actually the back of this one leg for me is tight today. And you'll feel that across the backs of your legs there and in your lower back, my friends. And if you've been doing lots of sitting, if you're back in school already, you've been doing lots of sitting, this is a wonderful stretch to stretch out that back and those legs. Keeping in that position, that squeaker toy is right in front of us. So talk to the squeaker toy. What are you saying to your squeaker toy?
Squeak.
Squeak, squeak. I think that's what the squeaker toy is saying back to you. All right, my friends, coming on up out of that forward bend, my friends. The squeaker doesn't work.
Oh, it's so hot. Really hot.
All right, we're just checking our comments here, friends.
She crank up the air.
We have a new viewer, Matt, who says he loves the red leggings. Thank you, Matt. I'll remind everyone that Zyia Activewear is our sponsor. So if you're loving the leggings and the clothing that we're wearing, please do check out Zyia Activewear. They do have menswear as well, Matt. Threadbear had never climbed up a chimney before. It was hard work. He took a wrong turn and fell back down, but he did not give up. It was long after bedtime when Threadbear poked his head out of the chimney pot. This must be the North Pole. Oh, look at poor Threadbear. Look at what he's tried to do to get up that chimney to get to what he thinks is the North Pole. All right, friends.
The North Pole.
We are going to climb just like Threadbear, but we're going to do it on our bellies. We're going to climb on our bellies. So coming down to your mat, your blanket, your piece of floor, coming down to your belly.
Oh, we're doing Superman.
We are doing Superman. Good job, babe. All right, so we're going to put our feet straight behind us. We're going to put our legs in front, or our hands in front of us. I am backwards today. Our hands straight in front of us and our legs straight behind us. We're going to point those fingers and point those toes. And on the count of 3, we're going to lift our arms and our legs. 1, 2, 3, lift. And we're going to pretend with our arms that we're climbing. Pretend with your arms, Avery, lift up. Miss Avery, lift up those arms. Lift up those legs. The only thing I want to see on the floor, friends, is your belly and a little bit above your belly, right there, your ribs. And just below your waist. Legs and arms are up. Climb, climb, climb. All right. Push back out of that Superman pose, my friends. Miss Avery is down. Oh, my goodness, my friends. She is down. How was that Superman pose for the rest of you? Oh, my goodness me. She is down. Threadbear sat down to wait for Father Christmas. He waited and waited, but Father Christmas did not seem to be coming. The moon rose into the sky, and Threadbear began to doze. Suddenly, Father Christmas was there, helping Threadbear into his sleigh. Look at that. See, I don't think it's Christmas time or even winter time. So Father Christmas was not near. He had to come all the way from the North Pole. And you'll see right here that Threadbear was sitting in the moon. So we're going to come to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor, and we are going to do moon pose. Standing up, Miss Avery, and doing moon pose with me, baby girl. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, my friends. We're going to stand in mountain pose. And we're going to take these hands like this. We're going to put them above our head and get a good stretch. I want a good stretch all across your front here, okay? Good stretch. And I'm going to go to one side. I'm just stretching from my waist into moon pose. All right? Keeping those hands together like that, like we had them. And I'm going to feel this stretch from my armpit all the way down my side. And coming up, I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to feel that stretch from my armpit all the way down my side.
Oh, I really feel that stretch.
Yeah, beautiful job, my friends. This is another good stretch. If we have been sitting in chairs and at video games, my friends. All right, friends. They flew over the top of the world and onto the land where the squeaker trees grow. Threadbear could hear the squeaker trees as they came in to land. All right, there are the squeaker trees. All right, up here for our Instagram friends, those are the squeaker trees. We are going to be the squeaker trees. So I want to hear your biggest squeaks when we're in tree pose, okay? So come into your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. Coming on up, Miss Avery. All right, we're going to lift one leg and get our balance. If we need to, we're going to tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, we're going to bring that foot above or below our knee. So I've got that above. I'm going to put my hands to heart center to get my balance. And if Avery's laying down doing it. But when Avery stands up to do the other side, we're going to show you partner pose as well. So you can put your arms out like this, like your big tree branches, like a big giant squeaker tree. And I want to hear those squeaks. What does your squeaker tree sound like, Avery? Oh my goodness, it's like a screech. Mine is just going squeak, 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 squeak. Oh, she's changed now. It sounds like she's backing up. Her squeaker tree sounds like a backer-upper. All right, we're going to go to the other side, my friends. Get your balance here. Tripod here if you need to. Otherwise, bring that foot above or below your knee. Bringing hands to heart center to get your balance. And bringing those arms out. Good job, my friends. Squeaker trees. Oh, she's got a different squeak again. What's your squeak for this side? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Like a big, giant squeaker tree. Are you going to stand up so we can show partner pose? If you have a partner at home, if you have brothers or sisters or moms or dads, you can hold hands to help each other keep your balance. Miss Avery is a lying down tree. She's been chopped down for some reason today. Alan is here. Welcome, Alan. All right. This is a neat thing. Sometimes this happens in books, my friends. All right, I'm going to straighten that out. Sometimes this happens in books. Watch this. I'm going to show you how this opens. So here's the page. And now to go to the next page, look at this big long one. Do you want to help me? Do you want to hold this end of the book so that we can show all of our friends? Okay. You must eat the biggest squeaker fruit, said Father Christmas. It tasted delicious, but it made Threadbear feel sleepy. Threadbear felt himself falling and bump! Threadbear woke up. He rubbed his eyes and looked around. There was no squeaker fruit, no squeaker tree, and worst of all, no Father Christmas. I must have fallen asleep and dropped off the North Pole, said Threadbear. All right, look at this. Can we see this down here for our Facebook and YouTube friends? And then we're going to show our Instagram friends up here. There it is to our Instagram friends. Oh my goodness, that was a big page. Okay, so we are going to climb that squeaker tree. All right, we're going to climb that squeaker tree. So how else do we climb? Do you remember, Miss Avery? We did Superman already. How else do we climb? Plank pose, my friends. All right, so we already did Superman. So now we're going to come to all fours, come to our hands and knees, and we're going to straighten our legs and be on those bent toes. This is plank pose, my friends. And now we're going to climb. So bring that knee into chest, climb with those planks. Stay in your plank. Knee into chest, climb the squeaker tree. So you'll notice that in Superman, we climbed with our hands in plank. We're climbing with our feet. Different climbing, my friends. Oh my goodness, Avery is cheating. She's cheating. How did that go for you, my friends at home? Glenn Edwards has joined us. Welcome, Glenn.
I can't get up.
Oh my goodness, coming back to our story, Miss Avery. You're going to like the next pose. In the morning, Ben was surprised to find Threadbear in the garden covered with soot. Ben's mom put Threadbear straight into the washing machine. She did not even look at the label on Threadbear's neck, which read in capital letters, "Do not wash." When Threadbear came out of the washing machine, the soot was gone, but there was a curious purple stain on his chin, which nobody could explain. Threadbear was feeling too giddy to notice. His head felt like a spinning top. Well, I bet he went through the washing machine. There's the photos for our Instagram friends up there. All right, we are going to pretend that we are in the washing machine just like Threadbear. Neil is here. He says, love the horizontal walking. It's a good workout, Neil. You could do that one too at home. All right. Okay. Are you ready? We're going to be in the washing machine. Are you ready? We're going to do rock and roll. He's rocking and rolling in the washing machine. So come and sitting on your bum, bend those legs, and I'm going to roll back onto my back. I'm going to hold my knees like this, and we are going to rock and roll. Use your belly muscles. Use your belly muscles. No, we're rocking and rolling because we're in that washing machine. Rock and roll in the washing machine. Come on, let me see you rock and roll. Threadbear is getting washed in the rocking machine, and his head was dizzy after, wasn't it? Okay. Good job, Miss Avery. Good job. All right, I hope you had fun with that one at home, friends.
Ow. Above my butt.
All right. I don't mind feeling giddy, thought Threadbear as he hung on the line. I don't mind having a button for an eye and a paw that doesn't match. I don't even mind being hung up by the ear. But what I mind very much is having a silly squeaker in my tummy that won't squeak. Threadbear was so cross that he frightened a robin. It flew away, leaving him alone in the garden, bouncing angry little bounces on the washing line. Goodness me. The sun rose slowly over the garden. It shone straight down on Threadbear, a great warm shine like an enormous hug. Threadbear began to steam. He began to feel better. The more he steamed, the better he felt. He swung his legs backwards and forwards, then he kicked them high in the air. Soon he was swinging round and round the washing line, giggling to himself. Why do I feel so happy? He wondered. And what was that magic word in there that Miss Mel loves? The sunshine, a great warm shine like an enormous hug. That's how the sun shone down on him. All right, let me just check the comments before we go on. Derek Lobo has joined us. Welcome, Derek. All right, so we're going to do Miss Mel's favorite pose. We're not going to do the bottom of eagle pose. We won't do the legs today. We've done a lot with that today, but we're going to sit in hero's pose, and we are going to hug. So you ready? Give yourself...
Boat pose.
No, eagle. So coming to hero's pose, give yourself a big hug and come up into those eagle arms.
I'm just trying to hug
All right, you're going to feel, you can hug your teddy too, yeah. You're going to feel that stretch across the backs of your shoulders, my friends. All right, so I'm going to remember which arm I had on top, and I'm going to swap arms and hug tight, and then come up into those eagle arms, my friends. And eagle arms. Look at that. So you could try that at home too, friends. Avery's hugging her teddy and she's going into eagle arms. You're going to feel that stretch across your shoulders, my friends. And this is a good one if you are sitting at a computer as well. Hugging is Miss Mel's favorite. All right. Let's see. Rachel is here as well. Welcome, Rachel. Okay. Let's see how this finishes off.
Oh, I wish I didn't have glasses.
It was at this moment that Threadbear realized a very odd thing had happened to him. His paws felt different, so did his arms and his legs. They were no longer hard, and inside his tummy was a wonderful, loose, comfortable feeling that he had never felt before. At the very same moment, something caught Threadbear's eye. Something red was racing across the sun, and to Threadbear's surprise, the red something was waving goodbye. What do you see what it is?
Santa!
Who's the red something? That's right, Miss Avery. It's Santa waving goodbye.
Why do some people call Father Christmas?
Lisa said hugs are her fave too. I know. We're going to give you a big hug, Lisa, when we finally get to see you next. When Ben came out to see it, Threadbear was dry. He noticed that his little brown bear had changed. Look, Mom, said Ben, he's gone floppy. Ben's mom unpegged Threadbear's ear. Oh dear, she said. His stuffing must have shrunk in the wash. Ben looked at Threadbear. I like him like that. It makes him look... But Ben could not think of the right word, so instead he gave Threadbear a squeeze. And for the first time, the squeaker in Threadbear's tummy gave the loudest, clearest, squeakiest squeak. The end. Look at that. There's Threadbear with the loudest, silliest, craziest squeak. What a wonderful book. All right, Hoda has joined, and Hoda has joined just in time for our relaxation. All right, Miss Avery, laying down. Oh, we just bumped everything. We bumped our camera. Laying down on the floor. All right, laying down on the floor, Miss Avery. If you're laying down, my friends, arms out to your sides with your palms facing up. If you're sitting in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose, put your hands in your lap with your palms facing up. I want you to close your eyes if it feels comfortable. And as you, I'll be right there, sweetie. Yep. And as you, I see that Miss Avery's over there, so I'll move over here so that you guys can see her. And as you take a big deep breath in and out, relax those shoulders, relaxing them down to the ground or into the ground, however you're sitting. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. You could put your teddy on top of you, making sure that your palms are facing up. Let your teddy relax on top of you. And just watch your teddy going up and down with your breath. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable. Sinking down into the ground. Breathing naturally. Relaxing your legs and your feet, letting those feet just drop off to the side. Letting go of all of the tension in your legs. If you're sitting down, go to your bum. See if you're holding any tension in your bum and just let it go. Let this go. Go to your face and make sure you're not squinching up your eyebrows or your mouth. Make sure you're not holding any muscles in your face. Let your mouth go. Let your eyes go. Let your eyebrows relax. Let your forehead relax. Good job, my friends. Noticing all of the sounds around you. It might be the hum of a clock or a fridge. It might be traffic going by outside. And just as you let those sounds come and go, do the same with your thoughts. Allowing your breath to gently come in and come out. Taking those thoughts and putting them underneath you. Put them under your mat or your blanket. Acknowledge them as they come in and let them go. You don't need to think about anything right now. Nothing at all, friends. Just relaxing our body. That's all you need to do right now. And slowly and silently, friends, I want you to say quietly to yourself inside your head, I am happy. I am healthy. Good job, my friends. Allowing the breath to come in and out of your body. Breathing deep and letting the breath go. I am determined. That's a big word for us today, friends. Determined. We'll notice that Threadbear in the book was very determined. He wanted his squeaker to work. And he stopped at nothing to find help to get it to work. He climbed up that chimney and he waited for Father Christmas. And he traveled all the way to the squeaker trees to get his squeaker to work. And why did he do that, friends? He wanted his squeaker to work to make his best friend happy. So we learned lots in this story, friends. We learned about determination to get what we want, to get what we're after. That means you keep trying. You keep trying and you keep moving forward, no matter what happens, friends, to accomplish what you want. But we also learned about being in service to others and just wanting to see others happy. So Threadbear was determined to fix his squeaker to make his best friend happy. We learned lots from Threadbear today. I want you to take the knowing that you have the choice to be determined, that you have the choice to act and keep going until you get what you're after, until you reach your goal. I want you to take that knowing and put it deep inside your head. And I want you to take the happiness you feel when you reach that goal. I want you to put that deep inside your heart. And I want you to send that knowing and that happiness out to everybody around you. And when you're done that, bring that back deep inside your head and your heart. Good job, my friends. And I want you to carry with you always the knowing that you have the choice to keep going to reach your goals. You have the choice to keep going. You don't have to quit. You can keep trying and trying. Even if you fail sometimes, you can keep trying. That's determination, my friends. All right, when you're ready, friends, if you're laying down, keeping your eyes closed, roll to one side, bringing your knees into your chest. If you're sitting down, keeping your eyes closed, start to wiggle those fingers and those toes, start waking them up. Just sit there for a moment. And when you're ready, friends, coming on back up to sitting and join me on my mat. Yeah.
I got so relaxed
that you couldn't get up? Oh my goodness. All right, you okay? Okay, come on back up to sitting, my friends, and we will end class. Bringing hands to heart center. Good job, my friends. Hands to heart center, sitting up nice and straight and tall. And we'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Good job, everybody. That was such a nice story today. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 86 of Storytime Yoga. All right, what a wonderful book today. That's Threadbear by Mick Inkpen. All right, and again, the links are in the comments below if you'd like to purchase that. And we will wish you all a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video.